If you own a Harley Road King and you want to add full GPS navigation, a high-powered stereo system, and seamless smartphone integration, the TKY GPS Fairing is the perfect upgrade. Now this fairing is fully plug and play. It's got a full CarPlay system that's going to allow you to use CarPlay Android Auto, Bluetooth, and premium audio, all built within this high-quality fiberglass fairing. Today we're going to break down everything you need to know about this fairing, from the build quality to the top-tier stereo system and wind protection. The installation process is also super simple, and everything you need to know is going to be covered here today. As always, you can find this fairing at accessoryinternational.com. First thing is first, let's talk about this fairing construction. Now the fairing is made from a hand-laid fiberglass, which means it's lightweight, it's durable, and it's going to be built to last. Unlike plastic fairings, fiberglass has a higher strength to weight ratio that's going to make it more resistant to cracking and damage as well. Now this fairing measures in at 38 inches wide and sits about 10 inches above the top of your headlight, which is going to give your bike that sleek, aggressive look while maintaining full wind protection at the same time. Now, one of the biggest advantages of this fairing is the two-piece construction that it includes. A lot of fairings are made in one solid piece, and that's going to make it a hassle to access the stereo, your speakers, your wiring, anything on the inside. But with this TKY GPS fairing, you can remove the outer shell with just 5 bolts, and that's going to give you access to the internals for any maintenance, upgrades, or adjustments that you may want to give it over time. Now let's talk about the star of the show, and that's the 7-inch GPS touchscreen stereo that comes pre-installed and fully integrated on the fairing. This offers Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Bluetooth, GPS navigation, all in one unit. That means you can stream music, you can take calls, navigate with Google Maps, Waze, Apple Maps, and you can even watch videos, all while keeping your focus on the road. Some of the additional features in this radio also include a built-in AM/FM radio with crisp reception, Wi-Fi connectivity that's going to allow you to browse the internet or download apps. You get your Bluetooth, your hands-free calling, your music streaming, and much more. And if you're ever worried about getting caught in rain, the TKY fairing includes this magnetic waterproof cover, which is going to snap into place to protect your screen from water and dust that you may get throughout your rides. You can easily open it up like this with your hand, and it just takes a matter of seconds to do that, so if you do get caught in bad weather, really easy to protect your radio. Now, of course, a great stereo system is going to need great speakers, and the TKY fairing is going to deliver that with 2 6x9-inch marine-grade speakers that are going to give you clear, powerful sound even at highway speeds. Now, these speakers are waterproof, they're built to handle rain, dust, and debris without compromising the audio quality of your fairing either. For those who might want even more power, we offer a 320-watt amplifier upgrade. It's going to give you deeper bass and clearer highs. You can also add a Bluetooth handlebar remote control that's going to let you adjust the volume, skip tracks, pause, or play the music, all without taking your hands off the handlebars. That remote is going to run from the bottom of the fairing here, and it's a simple wire that's just going to mount right up on your handlebar to make it really convenient. Personally, I find that it's really useful when I'm pulling up to a red light and I'm riding with a group. It's easy to pause the music or lower the volume to be able to speak with somebody rather than having to put your hand up, start trying to push the buttons, especially when you got gloves on. It's going to become much harder to do that here rather than just pushing those simple buttons right on the handlebar. Now, we all know that wind protection is key for longer rides, and this fairing is going to give you several windshield options to match your riding style. You can choose between a 5-inch, an 8-inch, or a 10-inch windshield height, depending on how much coverage you want. We also have clear or lightly tinted finishes on these windshields and these standard or curvy flip designs, which are going to help you direct even more airflow over your head if you do decide on the curvy shield. Now, for reference, most riders are going to look over a 5-inch windshield, be around eye level with an 8-inch windshield, and look through a 10-inch windshield. To give you reference, this windshield here is about 8 inches. I am 5'10", and it's just sitting right underneath my line of sight, so I am able to see slightly over it, but if you start to hunch down on longer rides, you're going to be a little bit closer to the eye level. Now let's talk about the installation of the fairing. The TKY fairing is designed to be 100% bolt-on with no drilling or modifications required, and every fairing is going to come with bike-specific mounting hardware that's designed for your specific bike model. You get a pre-installed wiring harness that's going to allow for a simple plug-and-play install, overall making this really easy. Now, for quick detach Harley windshield models, TKY also offers a locking mount system with a key. It's going to add that extra layer of security against theft. On our Harley Road King here, it does have these quick docking posts that the original windshield used. So you simply remove the windshield, slide the fairing on with the included mounting brackets, and you're good to go. On our specific fairing, we also have that lock and key mechanism, so you can't just lift the fairing off. You actually need to use the key to then pull the fairing off. Now, to fully customize your TKY GPS fairing, we also offer a variety of optional accessories. Now, those accessories include windshield storage pouches. Those are perfect for holding sunglasses, keys, or small items. You also get your windshield trim. It's going to add just a sleeker look to the fairing, and it's going to hide the mounting bolts that you get here on the front, give you a little bit of a cleaner look. You get smartphone holder options, so you can mount your phone directly above the stereo or on your handlebars as well here. And with all of these options that we give you, you can really make your fairing uniquely yours to match your needs and exactly what you want and what you feel you may need during your rides. Now, overall, the TKY GPS fairing is one of the best upgrades you can make for your bike's wind protection and your overall multimedia experience. If you want music, navigation, anything like that, this is going to combine a premium audio system, a full touchscreen navigation, a sleek fiberglass construction, customizable options, all into a plug-and-play package that's ready to upgrade your bike. Now, if you're interested, you can find this Batwing fairing at accessoryinternational.com. You can fully customize it on our website with all the drop-down menus and all the options that we covered today made uniquely for your motorcycle. As a general guide, once you get to the website and you have the TKY GPS fairing open, the first thing that you'll see is the bike selection. We offer dozens of different bike models that this is compatible with the bike-specific mounting hardware that will be included for each model. This ranges from Harleys, Hondas, Kawasaki's, Victories, Suzuki's, and much more. The next option you'll see is the color. First, we have a ready-to-paint primer finish that's included free of charge. This is great for customers who may want to paint the fairing after they receive it to do their own custom paint or their own designs. Next, we have a black gel-coated finish. This is really just going to be a black finish that's not going to have quite as high of a shine. We don't advise this unless you are planning on painting the fairing later on and you just want to get away with the temporary black for a short amount of time. The gloss black is going to be one of the most popular finishes. This is going to match up perfectly with any gloss black or vivid black bikes. And next up, we have the factory color match. Color match, this is going to be something that we contact you for and we'll arrange a color code of your specific bike. We've got hundreds of different color match paints that we can do for your models, so this will be a great option if you want to have it done straight out of the box with all the stereo equipment coming pre-installed so you don't have the headache of having to take it somewhere after the fact. Next up, we have the stereo selection. In the video that we've just covered here, we had the CarPlay and Android Auto stereo. This is the new stereo that we're including in the GPS fairing. However, if you want to go with just the base level stereo, this one is not going to give you CarPlay. If you want to do navigation with this, it is going to require internet for maps. Next up, we have the windshield. As you can see, we have the 5, 8, or 10 inches with clear or tinted selections and the curvy selections if you want to get a little bit of extra wind deflection. Next up, we have the amplifier. You can either not include it or have it come in pre-installed. Also have the Bluetooth handlebar control. Now this has PS1 through PS10. What this is a different size phone stand that we'll include. So PS1 meaning phone stand 1 all the way up to phone stand 10. If you scroll down on the product, you're going to run into a chart once you find that handlebar remote section. Here it is, and that's going to show you the phone sizes. So you want to look up the dimensions of your phone or measure your phone out to choose the right phone stand size accordingly. Coming back up to the top, you'll see next up we have the windshield pouch that was covered in the video. We've got the smartphone holder with a fairing mount or a handlebar mount if you prefer to have that smartphone holder just a little bit closer to your hands rather than up in front of you. Then we have the windshield trim. You got two different options, the stainless slotted that we showed or the ABS plastic skull windshield trim. If you go down in the product description, you'll be able to see here is the skull trim so you can see all the different designs that we offer there as well. Coming back up to the top, we have the Clockworks flare windshields. Now this is going to be really similar to the curvy windshields that we offer here. However, there's a much more pronounced flip in these Clockworks windshields. They're wind tunnel tested, so they're really going to give you a high amount of wind deflection going up, over, and away from your head rather than just a standard windshield. As you can see here, we have an image of the different sizes, and you can see the flip on these is much more pronounced. They're made with a different design than the standard curvy shields or flat shields that we offer. And that'll be it. Once you've got everything set up for your model, you can add to cart and proceed to the checkout. Now, if you have any questions for us, my name is Alex here at Accessories International. We've been doing this for over 25 years. Give us a call, 786-242-5400. If you like this video, you found any value, and you're interested in seeing more of the content that we're putting out, give us a like and subscribe. We really appreciate that. Thanks again for tuning into the video. We'll see you next time.